All right, and it's time for Over Under on the Chicago Sports Podcast. If you like Chicago Sports Talk, make sure you smash that subscribe button. As always, uh, let's start off right now. The year is 2027. Over or under, will the Chicago Bears play their game on that date? I guess this one you can actually say that it'll be 2027. But Luke, you're the Arlington Heights resident. Over or under 2027.
I'm going way over. Way over. It took Stan Kroenke, I believe, 6 years to buy the Hollywood Parkland and then turn it into SoFi Stadium, and that's in California. We're going to try and build this in Arlington Heights, and what's going on outside here with all the loopholes that you got to go through for the state of Illinois to get something built and in towns. I would guess, and I think the one in Minnesota was built in like 5 or 6 years. So I bet you it's 2030 before they play a game out here. I'm not even sure Justin Fields. I hope he's the quarterback when they play in Arlington Heights, but
right, it's over. It's definitely over.
I can't guarantee it.
Definitely over.
The average football career is like 3 years. So.
2027 is where we're at.
2027. I'm definitely going over.
I think it'll happen in like 2028. So I'm going to go over too.
I mean, it's not even.
So you think it's a 5-year project?
Yeah,
it's interesting that they closed on the sale yesterday, and JB Pritzker a week ago basically came out and said, "Look, you guys are great. I love you guys, but we're not giving you state money." It all comes down to like how long it takes them to go hat in hand and pick up the money. Right now, they say they are going to build a stadium with their own money, and then Arlington Heights or private or public money is on the hook for everything else. I think it's over. But I think I would go with Casey. I think 2028. I think they get it done in 5 years. I think they're motivated.
It's already 2023. There's no plans yet. This is not happening in 4 years.
Well, that's why they hired Kevin Warren. He's the man.
They could put up the stadium, and I mean, not everything has to be.
That's right. Yeah,
has to be done right. I mean, our good friends the St. Louis Cardinals know that. With that ballpark village took forever to build. So.
That's true. They could do the stadium and let the other stuff continue around it, especially outside of. Yeah. But usually you like to have like the Final Four and stuff right after you open that up. And so you better have some of it ready. Over. Yeah. Definitely going over.
By the way, Luke, no more references to Stan Kroenke on this podcast, please.
Okay. Sorry.
Come on.
March 15th, over or under, will we know Aaron Rodgers' decision by then? That is the start of free agency. Theoretically, we will know. We will know as he comes out of his 4-day darkness retreat this week.
Starts today.
Where he's supposed to be weighing his future. But we know this is Aaron Rodgers. We know that he likes the attention. So over under March 15th, will we know where Aaron Rodgers is going in 2023?
Over.
Yeah, over.
He loves the attention too much. The only reason we know he's going on this stupid dark room adventure thing starting on Friday is because he told us about it. Nobody would
dark room adventure.
He's the guy that like he always complains like, I don't know why you guys are asking me about a contract. I know why we're asking because you're the one that puts this out. You make us go through all of this ordeal every single offseason because he loves people to ask questions. I'm going on ayahuasca. You know I'm going to go in a dark room for 4 days. He'll take it way past when he should take it.
Listen, we ladies like to call guys like this F-boys. And what F-boys do is drag things out as long as humanly possible to make a decision. So what I'm saying is he is definitely going to drag this out as long and make everybody wait and like pine over it. Kind of similar to what LeBron did with his decision.
Ugh.
Aaron Rodgers is waiting for sure.
All right, I got a question for you. This is not sports related. Let's say you get $10,000 a day to live in darkness. Would you go over or under 10 days? When do you think you would have to call it quits? Over or under?
As a Sox fan, do you get credit for days already served the last few days or not?
You guys, I would not make it like 48 hours.
Would you make it 40
So you get 20K, that's it?
Yeah, I could not do that.
I could do it.
No.
It depends.
So you're saying if I could go 10 days, you'd give me $100,000.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not. Yeah, I
It's
think I can
complete
do it. Like
darkness, like, I
I
can't
may.
even-
I
The
mean,
whole bathroom situation is going to get real messy, but I'm willing to
Wait,
live
what?
in my
Wait,
filth
hold
for
on.
2 days.
you can go to the. Can't you just go to the bathroom? What in the
I
darkness?
think
you
there's a
can't go?
bathroom
I'm
there.
confused.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I wanna
probably gotta
know,
find
like-
the toilet.
You just have to go in the dark.
I have questions. Is it like complete darkness, like I'm almost like a blind person darkness, or like can I
Total
see a little
darkness.
bit?
Total darkness.
I think it's total darkness.
Total
No.
darkness, except for there must be some slight light when you get the food once a day coming through the slot in the door.
Could not do it for 2 days. Couldn't.
Can I-
Take some good naps? Is the bed? That's the question. Is there a bed in the room, and how good is the bed?
That is
Because
a
if
good
there's a
question.
bed in the room, I can sleep a lot.
I don't know, man. There's nothing. You don't get to watch any television.
You can't have TikTok. You can't have your
Can't look at
phone.
Oh
My-
yeah. what
Well,
do I
wait.
do
Yeah.
now?
Can I hop on the DraftKings app at all during this time or no? Is that allowed? Can I sneak that?
You guys,
I
I don't
can-
even know if I'd make it. Like, I think I could make it
Yeah.
24 hours, but I would definitely not make it more than that.
I don't think you can.
Our guy Doug Van Doren says, "I lived in Minnesota where they have very short days in winter. I could do 10 days standing on my head." LOL.
Yeah.
Look, I
Agreed.
mean,
Agreed.
January and February have
Well,
not
you
been
said-
any treat here in Chicago either.
But Doug also still had television and light in the house. Like it was dark
Yeah.
outside, but he wasn't sitting in a
Casey's,
room of
Casey's
darkness.
yawning over here. She's like ready to go take a nap.
Sorry, couldn't do it.
See, you're already sleeping through at least 2 days.
I think I would have to at least bank the $100,000. I think I could do 10 days
I mean,
for the good of my family.
No,
At
you
the very
could
least,
not,
I could do 5 for 50 grand.
Kevin. No, you could not do it. No.
Casey, what if they up that to 100 grand a day?
I'm in.
Then I would be 100. I would do it 24 hours. I would be 100 grand richer, and that was it. And that would be
Right,
enough for me.
You know what I'd say? See you guys in March.
Yeah, I would go as far as I could and then try and double it on DraftKings. Is that allowed?
There you go. All right, 77. That is the Pecota projection for the Cubs and White Sox wins
Ooh,
this
both
season.
teams.
Over under.
I'll start and say over on the Cubs, and I mean I don't know. Should I say under for the Sox? I'll give them the over, even though it'll be a pathetic over. Like it'll be
Over.
Yes, I meant this. is
You're
what I
double
meant.
over.
Yeah, double over. I believe in the Cubs. I think they can get to 500.
I think both teams could be 500. Like, look how frustrating the Sox were last year, and that's right where they were around.
Yeah.
Again, I agree with Lawrence. I'll go double over, but just barely over. I'm not saying both are 500, but I think they can both win 77 games. There's enough talent on both teams.
Casey?
I think both teams are gonna definitely have more wins than that.
Look at
I
us.
think
We're so
We're
positive.
like way too optimistic here.
No, I
Yeah.
really do think both teams are gonna surprise us this year.
I feel the same way. I feel like with the White Sox, they stay healthy.
They're not going to
You
stay
put more
healthy.
things
It's the White
together.
Sox.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
need to
Joker
clip
Fall.
this off. We need to clip this off for the end of April when both teams are 6 games under 500. Just reevaluate this.
Mark it down. Set a reminder. I think they're both going over. Whatever. All right. Final over under. Number 7. Seed that Northwestern secures for the NCAA tournament. That's currently the spot they occupy on ESPN bracketology. They are currently 19-7 and in second place in the Big Ten. They beat number 1 Purdue on Sunday and then number 14 Indiana this week. They have 5 games remaining, including trips to Illinois, Maryland, and Rutgers. Over under 7 for their seeding. I know none of you guys are bracketologists, neither am I, but
What do you mean?
Actually, I was in
I'm
one-
Joel Lenardi. What are you talking about?
You know what I think the Northwestern's going to be? I will go over, meaning their seed will be lower than that. I think they are the classic 5 seed coming up. If they finish second in the Big Ten,
Whoa.
number 2 in the Big Ten is never worse than like a 2 or 3 seed.
right.
Sometimes they get multiple number 1. So I can't, if they finish second in the Big Ten, even if they finish third in the Big Ten, obviously some of it will depend on tournaments and the way they finish. Northwestern will not be worse than a 6 seed.
No, they're an 8 or a 9.
Oh, you are a hater.
They're
You are
gonna
a
go. They're gonna go like 1-4 down the stretch here, and then lose in the first round of the Big Ten tournament, and they'll be at 8.
We're going to have to hear from all the annoying Northwestern grads about it on
to
Twitter.
hear
We're going to have to hear from all the annoying Northwestern grads about it on
Which
Twitter.
is Carm. I'm kidding.
He didn't even graduate from there.
I know.
He just
Listen,
draws a paycheck.
I don't want them to be higher seed than a 7 seed, but I think they will.
Higher meaning.
I mean, lower, better.
Yeah, this one's confusing.
This one is
confusing.
I would like them to be
will
a
they
9
be better
seed.
than a 7 seed?
I think they will, and I don't want them to be, but I think they will.
I think they're a 5 seed. Our guy Shy says over they'll be an 8 or 9 seed.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
I just hope they're not a 5 seed and they lose to the Classic 12.
Oh, that'd be
That's
perfect.
what
I would definitely be picking the 12,
5,
no matter
12.
who it is.
I don't want them to be a 5 just for that reason. I'd prefer them to be a 6 or 7 actually than a 5, just because I don't want to have to pick them as one of the 5 seeds to lose.